Good morning, my keto cadeters. How are you? This is Jennifer. Hope you're having a good Monday. As you guys know by now, Mondays are my day off, so I just got out of bed, and I got bedhead, and I'm in my pajamas. But I'm happy. I like Mondays because it's really, really cold outside here. I have no interest in wanting to go out there, unless I have to, which is tomorrow. So it is Monday. It is weigh-in Monday, so we're going to get that done, and then I'm going to talk about sweeteners, and then I'm thinking about making some, what do you call those coffees? Like the butter coffees, fat bomb coffees, or what are they called? Well, I'm thinking about making some of those. So here we go. Now last Monday it was 221. Let's see what it is today. $217.6. Now just like last time, we gotta do it a couple times just to make sure. It's a little wonky. One day I'll get my scale. One day I'll get my dream scale. But until now, I gotta be lucky I have this. 217.6. All right, I'll take it. From 221. That is cause for celebration, y'all. Let's talk about sweets, baby. Let's talk about you and me. I'm goofy, I know. So, I'm a sweet person. And it's my grandma. She did that to me. My parents, I'm going to try to adjust my phone. My parents did not have sweets in our house. This just was a no-go for them. But whenever we'd go to my grandparents' house, she loaded the house up with every goodie you can think of. Cookies and cakes and candies and pops and ice creams and, you know, even the chocolate or butterscotch hard shell to go on ice cream. Like everything you can think of, she had in that house. And so it was like Hansel and Gretel, you know, minus the being shoved in the oven part. That me and my brother would go there, and it's like candy galore. You might as well eat the outside of the house. It was all just full of candy. But neither me and my brother ever had weight issues growing up. We were normal-sized kids. My weight issues started when I was an adult and moved out of the house. That's because I had my own personal journey, which I'll share with you guys one time. But that journey explains why I developed an eating disorder. But so, like I said, we have lots and lots of sweets, and I always prefer sweet over salt. And because of that, it made keto tough. When you love sweets as much as I do, you know. And they said when you go on the keto diet that the craving for sweets gets better, and it has. But I've also found a way to sort of keep it under control. So when I first started keto, this is early October, I went to the store and I found these. Swerves. Brown sugar, granular, and confectioner. Actually, I have never tried this one, to be honest. I bought them all. And I've used this, and I've used this. And, you know, it gives you that sweet flavor that you're craving, but it just wasn't enough for me. Like, I knew I can do better, and I watch a lot of videos. See, Swerve is good. It gives you that sweet flavor like you want, and you can bake with it and everything like that. But it has this kind of a cooling crystal in your bites, and I'm not a fan of that. Some people don't mind it. I'm just not a fan of it. So, I did some research. I went online, and I found this. Anthony's Natural Erythritol Sweetener. Now, I've used this, and I've been very happy. And as far as brown sugar, I am in love with Truvia. And it's a pretty basic brown sugar you can get at the store too. But the flavor is more savory brown than the cooling crystal brown. And this just, I mean, it's fantastic. I can't say enough about this one. I've made cookies and pies with this, and I've been super, super happy. So I have all these still. And I don't know what to do with them. You guys want them? Maybe if you guys comment below, I'll send you. Well, this one's open. You probably don't want this one. But if you want these two, you let me know. I'll comment below and I'll send them to you. I am an Anthony's girl for regular sugar substitute, and I am a Truvia girl for the brown sugar. Because I have these chocolate chip cookies I made from Meaningful Eats, and those are my favorite cookies. So what I do to curve, let me switch this around again, hold on. So what I do to curve my sweet tooth is I make a large batch of the chocolate chip cookies. And then every night I have one. Because psychologically, I think it does me justice, because I go to dinner a lot with Frank or my family or friends. And yesterday, for instance, I went out to dinner with my friend Joy and her son Christopher. And we went to Fridays, and he got brownie, ice cream, something. And all I can think about when I'm sitting there watching him eat is like, oh, I got a cookie when I go home. I got a cookie when I get home. And just that gets me through things. New Year's Eve, my favorite dessert in the entire world is creme brulee. I love creme brulee. And New Year's Eve, everybody at my table got creme brulee cheesecake. And I couldn't have it. But I'm thinking in my head, all right, go home and you can have your cookie. And it's a comfort to me, you know. And there are some days I don't have my cookie. But most every night, I know it's there, and I know I have something to look forward to. I have a kind of a speech impediment. So excuse me when I say words fast, but I have something to look forward to, and like a reward for resisting the bigger of the two evils. So I have one chocolate chip cookie sitting for me at home, and let me show you what they look like. They're delicious. Look at that deliciousness, right? So I make all these, and then I actually have this recipe makes a lot. So I have 2 bins. See? And then so every night after dinner, see what I just did? Goes there. Every night after dinner, I have one. And like I said, not every night I have one. Sometimes I forget, which is funny. That's when you're really in ketosis, I guess, when you don't get sweet cravings. But for the most part, I have one. It's 3 carbs. It helps me. And it hasn't stalled me. It hasn't done anything. But it keeps me from falling into my sweet pit. So yeah, it keeps me out of the sweet pit. So I got a lot of dogs over here trying to crawl all over me. And it's lesser of the two evils. So I can kind of have my sweets at a controlled rate instead of, you know, if I didn't have something to look forward to, would I be as strong resisting at a dinner table? And I haven't cheated once. Since October when I started this keto diet, I have not cheated one time. I have not had bread. I have not had sugar. I have not had anything outside of the keto realm, except for the mistakes, which I found out. One mistake I had is I had the nacho cheese with flour in it, which I talked about a couple weeks ago. And other than that, I think that was it. Nothing that I'm aware of. But I did not purposely go out and sabotage my keto journey. So down 34 pounds. So I started at 251, and now I was at 217. 34 pounds. Do you know that means I'm 18 pounds away from getting into Wonderland again? Oh my God. Do you know that phrase that says, and I'm sure, I don't know if I've said this before, before in other videos, that you'd be so happy a year from now if you started today. And that's so true. I'm so grateful that I'm already this far into the journey instead of at my step 1 again. Because I don't want to be at step 1 again, ever again. And I feel good. I'm feeling happy. And I feel stronger, you know? And I mean, I'm getting a little less of this. I mean, it's there if you do that, but it's naturally, you know, going away. And I'm so excited. So, yay. So I'm going to try to make a bulletproof coffee. I don't know why I couldn't think of that earlier. Bulletproof coffee. And here's why. You know, I like coffee. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy coffee, but I enjoy the coffee that's not good for you. The sweet coffee, the Starbucks. You know, my favorite coffee ever is Dunkin' Donuts. It was the iced butter pecan with cream and sugar. Not very healthy, but that was like, I was a diehard fan. Every morning, I'd be late to work to stop at Dunkin' Donuts to get the iced butter pecan, cream and sugar. And that's not really coffee. So I've been watching a lot of videos lately on coffee. Now here's the thing, I usually don't eat until noon. I tried a slight version of intermittent fasting. I eat from like 12 to 8. But I've been trying to think about whether or not I wanted to keep doing that, because what happens is I take a lot of supplements. And I have memory issues. So I have to take a ginkgo biloba, and I got to take supplements. I just take it every day. And I don't think it's the best thing waiting till noon to take them. Because I've been told, especially with ginkgo biloba, you should take it earlier in the morning in the day so it doesn't affect your sleep. So I've been thinking about eating earlier in the day. But then I'm also thinking maybe I don't eat. Maybe I get up, make a bulletproof coffee, take my supplements, and then eat at 12. I know I'm still going to be, I'm not going to be fasting, I get that. But, you know, I'm just trying to figure things out. I want to figure out how to take my supplements, have them work correctly in my body, and hopefully ginkgo biloba, because my memory is just awful. It's absolutely awful. When I was out with my friend last night, she was telling me things about me, and I couldn't even reach for a bit of a memory. Like, they're gone. Memories that I've had, that I've done, they're absolutely gone. Gone. And, like, some memories I have, they're, like, vague, blurry pictures in my head, but I don't have many precise, detailed images of my past. And that's scary as hell, because my mom has bad memory issues. And I have certain times where I'm okay, and certain times where I'm just awful. And I'm hoping that these ginkgo bilobas will help. I just started taking them recently, so wish me luck. I want to make sure that I have my faculties in check when I get older. I don't want to be one of those people like my aunt. My aunt, she's my aunt by marriage, not by blood, but she's got dementia. And I've seen what it can do to your brain, and even though she's not blood, so I don't have to worry about that gene hitting here, I've seen what it can do. It's scary, so I want to make sure my faculties are working great. I know I'm a little nutty sometimes, but, you know, my memory should be intact. I'm only 43. I should have good memories, but I don't. Everybody else has great memories of me, but I don't. And do you know how many times I get told, you told me this already? Jennifer, you've already told me this. Jennifer, you've already told me this. I know Jennifer. I know Jennifer. So apparently I'm a big repeater of myself, which again, I have no idea. Not a clue. All right, well, that's me rambling. So I think I'm going to go make me a bulletproof coffee. Now, it's 10:41, so I guess it's kind of close to noon, so we'll see. And the thing is, I don't have Kerrygold butter. I just have butter. Was that like a faux pas? Is that like a no-no? Having regular butter? I wouldn't mind going to buy Kerrygold butter, but I don't want to go out in 9-degree weather right now to get Kerrygold butter. So, I'm thinking I'm going to make, there's two of them I saw, Keto Ginja. She made two a couple months ago. I think I'm making something like that. So the first one would be butter, obviously, coconut oil. I think that's it. And the second one is butter, coconut oil, maybe a little mocha powder, and then a flavor. Coffee is finishing brewing. Wait for that click. There we go. All right. We're going to bring this over here. Pop that in here. I'm a mess maker. That just comes with being me. then, okay. And we're back. So I got the coffee in here. And I got a teaspoon of butter in there, which is so weird to me. And then I got some coconut oil. Let me get my measuring spoons out. Since this is my first rodeo here, I'm gonna probably use like maybe a quarter just to get used to it, you know, I guess. Get in there. Alright, quarter. Pop that in there. Alright, I guess that's it, right? So, let's mix it on up and see how it is. You know it's gonna get loud, so you're forewarned. My bullet is super old, so I have to play with it a little bit for it to work. So. Let's go. Bulletproof coffee with butter and coconut oil. Okay, that's that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into here. And that is my first bulletproof coffee. You see that? So we'll see. Bottoms up, right? It's okay. I mean, I guess I'm pretty thrilled that I don't taste butter or coconut oil. It just tastes like a frothy coffee. But like I said earlier, I like sweet coffees. So my next one is going to be a sweet coffee. So hold on. I love the sound and the smell of coffee being brewed. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. It's magical. That's it. Fill her up, Buttercup. See, my memory is so bad. Frank has to put my medication, not my medication, my supplements out there so I don't forget. Because every morning I take that. I take GNC, Energy and Metabolism. Then I take this stuff. I don't even know what it is, but I'm really worried about, you know, the excess skin. That's supposed to help with that. Alright. Smells so good. Okay, guys. Hello. So I'd take a little pause there to get everything organized. So I'm going to make a sweetened bulletproof coffee. So here, first of all, let's do this. Coffee again. I threw out the first one. Only because I'm pretty certain I'm going to like this one better. But I tried. I had like 3 sips, so I tried it. So it's a waste of coffee, I know. But it's a waste of coffee if I don't drink it either. So. Okay. So there is my coffee and my bulletproof cup. Then I'll do all the same stuff again. Coconut oil. Get that in there. Okay, butter. Like, I only did a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon because this is new for me. There you go. Put this over here. Now, cocoa. There's no sugar. There's 1 carb for 1 tablespoon, so I'm going to do it. Where's my measuring spoon scale? There you go. 1 tablespoon of cocoa. Now here's the dilemma. I have 2 sweeteners here. I have this one, which is a vanilla, and I have this one, which is a raspberry. They're both erythritol stevia plants, no maltitol, no whatever's in Splenda. I have that over there too. Hold on. So I bought this not knowing, but this has, this is the Splenda one, and it has sucralose. So I don't use this. So this is a no-no. But these 2 do not have that. These are just erythritol stevia plants. So vanilla or raspberry. So I'm going to think raspberry, because chocolate and raspberry sounds good. Like those chocolate bars with the raspberry, the orange in there, that sounds good. Or hot chocolate with raspberry and chocolate. Sounds good. So we're going to see how this is. Hopefully I won't be making a 3rd video with a vanilla one. But never used this before. There you go. So I'm only going to do 1 squirt. I guess. Is that a whole squirt? I don't know. Maybe. Just to make sure. I'm not going to do any more than that. Alright, here we go. If I need more, I'll add at the end. Alright. Wonky bullet. Work. Wonky is the word of the day, folks. See my cup? It's got a broken little lip here. So I have to push it ever so gently in the right position for it to work. I need a new one. I've had this one forever. But we use it a lot, so. Alright, let's see. Use your muscles. Here we go. There we go. Moment of truth. Raspberry chocolate bulletproof coffee. Holy crap on a stick, is that good? That is good. Wow. Wow. Like, I feel like I'm cheating. This is sensational. Maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon more of this. Let me just see. This is a good way to tell if I'm screwing it up by wanting more or being happy with what I got. Let's see. Squirt, squirt. Anybody ever mix their coffee with a teaspoon before? Well, you've seen it done. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, a 1.5 squirts of raspberry, tablespoon cocoa powder. Yeah, I'm a happy girl. Cheers. It's after 11. It's 11:06. So it's an hour before my original start eating time. So I'm okay. So I'm going to drink this happily, take my supplements, and that's about it. Cheers. Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see and want to see more, please like and subscribe, comment below, and if you want to be alerted when I make a new video, hit the bell, and you will be alerted. Thank you very much for joining me in my journey. Have a good Monday.